Hey, attorneys, have you ever secret shopped your law firm? Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, you've never done that? Okay. I'm Anita Tallman from Social Firestarter, and this is what I want you to do. I want you to find a friend, a family member, to call your office using your number either on your website or your Google My Business listing. And I want you to have them act like a potential client. You want to do this because you need to find out what the experience of a potential client has when they call out to your office. The reason I'm having you do this is because I actually have a true life story that happened with us. We have a client that says they never get any calls. And we've looked at his rankings and he does really well. His Google My Business ranks well, his website ranks well organically under, very high volume searches. So we were kind of perplexed of why he thinks he's not getting any calls. And we also see from his call logs that calls are coming in. So we decided to secret shop him. And let me tell you what happened. So this was about 3 days ago. We had somebody we knew call his office using his Google My Business phone number and act like a potential client. When she called, which was in the middle of the day, she said exactly why she was calling. She said, I have this issue, and so I'm looking to see what I need to do, and I'm looking for help. So the person on the other line said to her that, well, I can't answer your questions, but I'll get somebody that can. And she asked for the phone number and the name of the person calling. This was 3 days ago, and this was in the middle of the day. And the reason why I stress this is because of two things. One is that the way the conversation went, it sounded as if it was an answering service, not a real person, or it was a real person, but not a person that is inside of the attorney's office. The reason why I make note of that is because, in general, we do recommend you have answering services, but after hours. During the middle of the day, you should have somebody in your office that is answering your phone, someone who is better equipped to actually answer questions. Even if you, as the attorney, is not available, you should have some staff that can answer some basic questions, or at least give this person some idea of what it is that you can help and how you can help. Two, I mentioned it's been 3 days. Well, what do you think has happened in those 3 days? Yes, nothing. Nothing has happened. Our friend who called this office still has not received a call back. So, what does that tell you? Well, it tells you that this attorney isn't getting calls. Well, no, this attorney is getting calls, but you're not responding to a potential client. It's important for you as an attorney to understand what's happening when a potential client that is calling you is not a referral, because they'll probably call you again or they'll wait, is not somebody that has any knowledge of you. It's somebody that found your website because you've got good Google rankings, and that's the experience that they get. So you've got to do your research to find out what's happening when somebody calls your office. Now, if you have any questions on what that experience should be or how exactly to do that, well, call us. We will answer your call.